Hello everybody, Camelia here. Welcome to a new Burda Style flip through. Today we have issue 6 2023, so it's already June in Burda world. So we are going to get a lot of really summery garments in this issue. Although I must say that the cover is not really screaming summer, well, besides the sea in the background. So let's see what we get this month. There are some really cool ones and there are some really lame ones, I must say. So as you can see here, we get some we get a bathing suit and also a lot of summer clothes. The first pattern is a simple skirt. As you can see here, it's a skirt made in a cotton mix, a cotton blend with a ruffle at the bottom, and they say that the obi belt, if you are really interested in it, you can find it in Burda Style issue 3 2020. It's model 133 apparently. Yeah, it's a really pretty simple skirt. I don't think these are pockets. I think there are only extra seams for a little bit of interest, although in this print is not a lot to see. And you have an invisible zipper in the back. The next pattern is this boucle jacket, which it has a drop shoulder, as I can see here, and also is getting closed with snaps. As you can see in the front, there are no pockets, and the hem of the sleeves gets some elastic. Then a Carmen blouse, they call it. It's a really easy blouse that you can also wear it off the shoulders with some elastic on the neckline and the shoulders, and also at the bottom of the blouse, and again on the sleeves hem. Next, it's a really pretty dress. I really like it, maybe because it's yellow. So again, not something really new in Burda world. It's a dress made in lyocell, this one, and it has a tunnel in the waist here with a string, of course, and also the shoulders. The shoulder ties can be they're adjustable, as you need to tie them here on the shoulders. And this one is a model that is going to until size 48. The next one is a wrap dress, which they made it here in a cotton with embroidery at the bottom. So I think it's a nice model that you could use something like a border print. So that's a nice one. Again, really nice for the summer. Next one is a really simple dress, and I must say that I made this a similar dress years and years ago. Only that one had also a kind of tab here around the back from one side to another, and that was keeping also, of course, the dress really nicely on the shoulders. And they say here that the V-cut here on the back is made so in such a way that it's not too deep, as you can, so you can still wear a bra. And the dress is also fully lined all the way to the edge. Of course, it's really nice because this fabric is sequin fabric, and of course you don't want to have that against your skin. And I think if it was to be made in similar fabric, you could also make it, let's say, with binding the neckline, of making facings for the neckline, and just add something for the hems, and so you don't need to line it. Next is a midi of a mini dress. We've seen these ones like 1,000 in the Burda. Nothing special in this case. Of course, the dress is beautiful because of the embroidered cotton that they used in this case. Next, we have a pretty easy t-shirt with a drop with a cotton sleeve, and then added a little bit, and then with a knot here in the waist. It's something that we've seen a lot in the sewing magazines. Something easy for the summer. You don't get the shorts. Also here you don't get the pants, but you do get the top, and the top is a viscose top. Is made in a viscose jersey. Very easy to make, I guess. The next one is a dress, and I must say that her smile could sell me anything, but in this case I'm not convinced about the dress. It's really nothing special. Of course, you have to do some fitting on the bodies to have it nice, to have the nice, the princess seems really nicely fitting over your bust, over your bust. But I'm really not convinced about these ruffles here on the shoulder part. Also because in this case, as the wind is blowing here, you can see the hem on these ruffles. Maybe make the ruffles double if the fabric is not too thick, because this is really not a nice look to see here the hem of the little ruffles. And here we have again the little jacket made in boucle, and from the same fabric they use it for the bag. And until now I must say that I'm most excited about the bag. And they have here like a beach bag or something that you can also lay on it, and like a, I don't know, a towel. And they give you also a poncho this month, and one of the sides from what I read here is made in a like a towel fabric, but you can also use it to dry yourself. And the outside is a little bit, I don't know, for the fun fabric. Here are the steps. You get the patterns, of course, for all of this. You can see here the I'm going to lift it up a little bit. You can see the back pattern. I think it's a nice one. And for the rest, yeah, you know, if you need a poncho, you get this month from Burda a poncho. We have here the dress with a little ruffle on the front, and or the flounce, I should say. And you get here some advices how to work with flounces, and also how to cut them and how to sew them. A little bit of commercial, and we have every seam takes from Instagram. I think she's a big Burda fan, so she's featured this month. You know, you can write to Burda if you are a big Burda fan, and you have a chance to be featured in their magazine. And now we have here, I did have some pain in my eyes when I seen this. Tone sur tone or tone on tone colors, and here we have red, and everything is red and a little bit of orange. And we get the dress. I was really excited maybe to get pants, but we get no pants. The dress, which it has an elastic in the waist, and as you can see, it's not really tight in the waist, because again here they use that obi rim, obi style belt. And the dress has some gathers on the shoulders and a little bit on the sleeves. And yeah, this one is made in a rayon fabric. Then we have here another rayon blend for the top. Again, no pants, and the shirt from earlier made in jersey. This one is nice, although I'm really not convinced about this knot. I don't know, maybe because the top is a little bit long, or I don't know what it is, but in this case it's looking a little bit frumpy. And then we have a jumpsuit, and I really want to like this jumpsuit, but there is something that I'm not really, it's something that is saying that it's not so nice. I don't know what exactly, but this one is made in silk. I think you can easily make it in all kind of challis and rayon fabrics. Could be really nice. Perfect for the summer again. Then we have here a dress. Nothing special about this one, with the princess seams all over, with the waistline. Very easy to make. This one is made in twill. We have the top from earlier made in a chiffon. Again, they showed it earlier, also worn with a drop shoulder, or off the shoulder I should say, not a drop shoulder. Then we have here a white pair of pants. I think these ones are the only pants we get in this issue, with a high waist and really wide leg, made in linen. And then we get here three almost interesting patterns. We have here a twist or a knot shirt, how should I call it? You can see it here. Pretty sure I've seen this earlier in the Burda, the same as with the skirt. But I really like the top, and with this top I think the most important will be to get that under bust seam really under your bust. I think that should be right fit in a top like that. We have a simple pencil skirt, but because of the fabric they used and because of all those seams, can be really interesting to make. We have here a little top, and I was thinking we are going to get a dress from this, but actually it's a completely another pattern later in the magazine, a really cool one. Here some outfits with the patterns we've seen: the top, the chiffon blouse, and the wide leg pants. And then we have, and I think that's really nice because sometimes these twist or knot garments can be really challenging to be made or to understand the instructions. So we have here a complete lesson on how to make this with illustrations, and that's really, really great. And then the story of the bathing suit, and I was hoping for a really cool one, but to be honest, I was a little bit meh when I opened this, because as much as I love the back on this, as you can see, the back is looking really, really cool. I think the front is kind of really not nice, maybe because it's not so nice executed. That front, that neckline could be really nice, I think, or maybe with a beautiful print, but this one is really not something that I like. I don't know, I guess it's how the neckline is sewn, or they added elastic here in the neckline, I think, or I don't know. It's really not looking clean. And that's all you get for a bathing suit and for beachwear. And then we have the top from earlier with another little sleeve, with a cap sleeve in a rayon blend. And we have the red dress. Now it's made in a print, and I think it's a rayon with lurex, so with a little bit of sparkle in it. So that's nice. And we have again that skirt. And as I said, because of all those seams, it's just a little bit extra interest on a rather simple pencil skirt. Then we have the jumpsuit from earlier, and here that the one was made in silk. This one is made in rayon, and it's really, really nice. I think it's nice. It's nicer in a print. And here we have that jacket from the beginning, from the cover, and I think it's a nice one. I did take a look at the pattern pieces, and all this I should bring this one a little bit closer. As you can see here, all these are different panels, and because they are the way they are cut, you get a little bit of flowers here in the hem, and I think that's something nice. And this one is made in a twill fabric, so yeah, this is a nice one. And then we have a really fancy dress, an evening gown, just because, you know, it's made in sparkly fabric. Again, I think made in a rayon or something like that. Could be also an every day dress. I really like this top. This is a cotton top, and I think it's a really nice garment for the summer. It has some darts also in the back. Going to try to bring it a little bit closer, and also the same darts in the front with a beautiful neckline with that keyhole, and the same with a cutout or a keyhole, I should say, in the back. I think this one is nice, and a little bit of a peplum here down from the waist. Then we have the dress with the one we've seen with the shoulder pieces, which again, take those away and make it in a blue tuft like this. Is looking like a really cheap dress, so not so much good to say about the dress. The next one is this top, which is a really simple top, a very fast make, you know, for the holiday before you leave. Nothing much to say about this one. And then we have a dress and another dress, but this one is the first one that you can see here, and this one is made in rayon. Going to come a little bit closer. As you can see, the back has two darts, and it's going tied around the neck. I'm not really sure about it, but this beauty, this one is gorgeous. This is a really beautiful dress. Look at all these lines here in in the front. But of course this will require quite a bit of fitting to have it really nicely fit under the bust. And this is a gorgeous dress. It's really nice. Yeah, I'm really excited about this one. So I think my winner is going to be, I'm going to tell you in a minute. Here we have also the jumpsuit, has a really nice tutorial on how to sew it and to make it. This one is not so difficult, of course. So that's nice. And here some advice on sewing the different patterns. You have here a little bit of advice on how to sew the sequins dress and how to sew with faux leather, use a leather needle, and some other advices here. And then we have a really crazy pattern. I really had to laugh when I saw this. This is what is the name? I'm not coming on the name, but it's something that, you know, you can wear it when you are sewing or when you are gardening or when you are I don't know if you're a hairdresser, but you know, on the other side, if I'm thinking, if I would have this one on and I would put my shears and my pins and my sewing table, I'll get completely crazy trying to find all this stuff on me. So I think as much as it's a nice idea, I am not sure that's something that I really want to invest my time and fabric to make it. I don't know. it's really crazy. Imagine that if you need to try to find in your pockets all the stuff you need for sewing. I mean, I'm sorry. Okay, so this was the last one, and of course we can see, we get the idea what we get in the next magazine. It's going to be beginning of next month of June, not next month, June, not over. You know, we are just in April now. I'm a little bit confused because it arrived so fast. So we get a little bit of their sport clothes and some animal prints. We will get some business clothes and some DIY project. I think it's you know, it's a little cosmetic bag. So here we see the patterns again, and I am going to open. Nice colors overall, and I'm just going to open to see them here, and I'm going to try to zoom a little bit in. And as I said, I have my favorites from this month. Is definitely going to be this dress, which is really gorgeous, the one with the nice seams in the front. So that's a really good one. I really like the cotton top here down, top 123, so dress 124, top 123. As I said, dress 114 is definitely not a new one, but it's a nice one. It's a really, I made the one I had, it was made in Scuba. It was really fast to make, and it was really a really easy dress to wear too. I'm on the fence about the jumpsuit. I'm really not sure about it. I really love the top t-shirt, and I think I'm going to give this a try because it's not using a lot of fabric, and I'm really curious if I can get that bust to fit really nicely. Also, jacket 112, it's a nice one with all those seams and that are forming that little flounce on the hem. It's nice. And again, a classic model. I'm not sure about it, but maybe with a little bit better execution, this bathing suit could be really nice. So this was it. I think I consider this, just because this dress is so gorgeous, I think this is a good addition. You have some really nice, easy garments for the summer. And, you know, if you really don't want to lose your stuff, you can always make the apron. I think it's an apron, or because it's, I don't know, but if you really want to have everything on you while you are sewing, maybe you can carry also your sewing machine around. You could make number 130. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope you will join me back next month with a new Burda style. Happy sewing, everyone!